Well, welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey, with yet another project that I wasn't wanting to start but had to do anyways. So let's get going and talk about what I'm doing here. I'm such a sucker sometimes. Alright, so before the weekend started, my middle daughter comes to me and says, Mom, I want you to make these two, either a hexy cardigan, like mine, with 2 Pokemon characters in it. I was like, okay, for a little boy I have never met before. So of course I said, absolutely not. So then she says, okay, how about just the characters that he wanted on his cardigan? And I said, okay. So I think she tricked me. I really do. I think she played me. And I'm totally proud of her for that. But don't tell her that, okay? She doesn't need to know this yet. Anyway, so one of the characters picked was, of course, the iconic and absolutely adorable Pikachu. So this is the beginning of Pikachu. That's cheek, that's cheek. And I have finished the red parts. So going on. Okay. And we have 2 little hands. 2 little hands. And 2 little feet. 2 little feet. So I need to do tail, eyes, and ears. Okay. First I'm going to talk about this lovely lady that took me a little bit to find the right pattern. Sorry, I haven't quite tucked my ends yet on my shawl, but I decided to wear it one of the ways I wanted to wear it. Yeah, just throw it on over. So fancy. Love it. Anyways, so we are going to take a look at my computer. I have everything all up. So this is by Tash's Crochet. And it's made with a big blanket yarn. But of course, yarn size is not important as much as the type. I only wanted a little one. I didn't want a big honky because I have to make another character, which I'll be starting in the next couple days. Sorry, next couple videos for you, but probably tomorrow for me, or maybe even tonight. I might start it on video and record it tonight just because I need to fly through these. I want them off my plate because I still have my Father's Day extravaganza going on. So there's things going on that need to be done, and this is just, throw this at me. Anyways, Tash's Crochet. Lovely Pokemon characters so far. I've seen Squirtle, which is my other one. That's the turtle one. And Charmander, which is a orange fiery dragon lizard, which is super cute. I love him. He's one of my favorites. So I might end up making him just for me because I love his little flames on his tail. You just brush them out and they're so cute. But anyway, I may have to remake these again for my daughter because she's quite enamored with this so far. And I think she's getting a little jealous because they're not hers. She is a Pokemon fan. Kind of pretty much the whole family is into Pokemon except for maybe my husband. I don't really think he digs it. But, whatever. I've been watching Pokemon since it first came out a long time ago, and I thought it was adorable. I thought the characters were cute, and the animals and stories was adorable. Anyways, so that is what I'm doing. This is what I spent my whole last few days, day or so working on. Okay, now let's see. I got these scraps of blacks I just want to make sure they're somewhat close because she's using brown on hers, but his ears are black. Now we're going to start with the magic ring. So I'll try to make sure I absolutely will put her video in the comments. Sorry about the other day to people that were looking for a pattern, and I somehow was so tired at the time I just didn't think of it. And then later on I was like, oh man, I'm so embarrassed, but thanks for letting me know. And this is too thin. I can't do this. This would be better for like embroidery. What we got up here? Okay, right behind me. I know that's what I need. I should have what I need. I'm just gonna leave this one little card here. My newer Batmobiles. I don't know what else I just dropped, but I'll figure it out later. That's what I do. So, I'm gonna use Renette Premium. And just go with my loops and threads. They're about exactly the same. And I feel a little more confident about that. So, I'm just gonna pop that down here. So, we want 6 in a magic ring. Oops. Ooh, you just don't like me today. 1, 2. Oh my goodness, what is with this yarn? Or is it just me? Probably is just me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's just make sure we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yes, I'm crazy. I'm using black yarn in the middle of the night. The things I do. I'll tell you. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a look at the next part here. 6 in the magic ring, so now she's got to make it because I paused it versus she wrote that. Increase all the way around for 12. Alright, I'm going to use blue. Let's go blue because I like blue. In my ring you go, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There we go. Grab that guy. I see creators like this particular one putting hers at the end on her last stitch. I always like to put it in my first stitch. What do you prefer? Do you prefer last or first stitch for your stitch kit markers? I don't know. I just find that it works for me, and that's where I like it. 1 and 2, so that's 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So this was my second creator that I went with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. The first pattern I went with, I found the math wasn't mathing, first of all, and she corrected it, but you had to pay for the pattern, and I just don't have the cash for that. And looking at the comments, people were asking questions, and I found her to be a little rude to some of the people, and I was like, you know what, I don't wanna do this. I don't. I really, really do not want to be trying to figure out this pattern, which is all I came here for, and to see someone be that rude in their comments to questions about their pattern that was a little bit off. And the problem I was having pretty early on was not a problem that other people were having, so I wasn't like crazy. Her numbers did not add up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now it looks like all she wrote on the black. So just the black tips of the ears, which is totally fine. Just a little touch of black. Not a big deal. Yeah, so I don't know, I just found the whole thing to be a little bit much. The one thing that caught me off guard was it was like 3 double crochets increase. Okay, so to me that means you're doing 3 increases with double crochet in 3 separate loops. She wanted 3 double crochets in 1 loop. That's why the math wasn't mathing for me. And she didn't like being asked about it and said that, kind of inferred that this person that asked about it didn't understand crochet and that they should. Somebody else was very confused by something in like the 12th round, and at the end of telling them what she meant, she said something along the lines of, "You're in the 12th row by now, you should probably know what you're doing." I don't know if she meant that in a bad way or a good way, but either way I felt a little bit, just a little, like, oh, that might not have been, if you meant that as like kind of encouraging, it didn't read as encouraging. And I struggle that too with writing back to people. Like, I worry that, am I coming across as aggressive? Because that's definitely not what I want to do. And it is a fine line. But I just found that that pattern didn't work for me. Double crochets and amigurumis I don't like because I find the stuffing comes through and I don't want to deal with that. Okay, so on this last stitch, we are switching to yellow. It says to do this. So don't mind me while I let her play for a minute. I have that muted on my computer next to me. So, okay, and that should. Okay, we're switching to yellow. Now there's definitely going to be a color change that I hope I'm doing correctly because okay. Okay, 2 rounds in back loops only. In black. Okay, well, that's some exciting stuff, right? Yeah, I just hope I was taking her the wrong way. I was just feeling a little frustrated with the whole thing, and it was just not sitting well with me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overly sensitive sometimes. And maybe I should just mind my own business because, you know, stuff happens. Anyway, I will be hard at work with these Pokémons for the next little bit. My daughter has all the confidence that I'll get them done within 2 days, and I probably will. I'm not super stoked on it. I am and I'm not. They're gonna be cute. And I will make a little guy. Oh, sorry. A young man. Quite happy for his birthday, so can't go wrong. Anyways, I'll continue with my back loop only adventures over here. And thank you for joining me here at all the crackers in the box. I'll see you again really soon.